we're going to take you to San Juan, Puerto Rico. And we're going to take you way up in the rainforest. And we're going to take you up a tower and see a waterfall and actually see the fort itself. So that's where we're headed today. San Juan is Spanish for St. John, and it is the capital city. As of 2020, it is the 57th largest city under the jurisdiction of the United States, with a population of 342,259. San Juan was founded by Spanish colonists in 1521, and they called it Ciudad de Puerto Rico, which means the city of Puerto Rico. Right now, we're on our way up to the rainforest. It's going to take about 45 minutes to get up there, and we have a narration here and there, but most of the time I'll narrate.
See how different it is in here once we start to go into the forest, how green and thick everything is.
As we make our way into the Yunque National Forest, it is one of the most visited attractions. Yunque is the only tropical rainforest in the United States. The forest is home to plant and animal species that can't be found anywhere else in the world. Located in the mountains of northeastern Puerto Rico, the forest covers 28,000 acres. Our first stop is Yunque Tower. Staircase winds through the 69-foot tall concrete tower leading to the observation deck, where on a clear day you can see the ocean and the top of the tree canopies. Every few layers of steps, they had windows that you could look out all the way up. The tower is one of two observation towers located in the park. It sits at an elevation of 1,575 feet. The Yunque Tower was built by Forest Supervisor and Director Frank Wadsworth. It was constructed in 1963. Although there are two towers, Yunque is widely considered the better of the two with regard to the view offered, as you can tell by these beautiful pictures. This is a great way to get to a higher point of view from this magnificent woodland.
Oh, yay!
So I said we didn't find a hole.
No, I had to get up here. Sure is. There are 4 types of forests can be viewed from Yunque Tower. Colorado, smooth to the south. Tabanoko, which is a regular surrounding with white leaves, Yorgomos. Palm on the steep slopes, and cloud forest on the ridges. They are all visible with the coastline and all the way to the Virgin Islands on a clear day, which is a 10-mile plus view. The dense old forest of the Bano de Oro Research Natural Area in the upper Mamie Eyes Valley to the east may also be viewed from the tower. Of course, we had to get a couple of group pictures. Once our group was back together, we walked across the way and we were able to see a really nice waterfall. And some of the people climbed it, but I didn't. And of course, another group picture. Our next area, we were able to actually go into the swimming area if we wanted to. Some people did, some people didn't. I kind of just sat there and put my feet on the rocks. This area reminded me a lot of the Daniel Boone National Forest, which is in and around Slade, Kentucky. The water was very chilly, but it was refreshing. And of course, we had to get another big old group picture. And now we're going to head back to Old San Juan, and I'm going to let our tour guide take over.
The left is the Puerto Rico National Guard, which is part of the United States Army. Again, we've been through all the major conflicts for the United States, but we don't vote for the president. And speaking of the devil, we're going to find the Capitol building on the left-hand side. It's the white building with a dome shape, where they make the laws of Puerto Rico and break them too. That came out loud, sorry. Completely made out of marble, took 4 to 5 years to build at a cost of $80 million at that particular time, 80 years ago. Nowadays, estimated value is from $500 to $600 million. Made out of marble that comes from U.S., Puerto Rico, and Spain. To the right-hand side, you find St. John the Baptist. He is the patron saint. Therefore, San Juan is called San Juan. Here's an iguana. Now from here on is Old San Juan. This is the beginning of Old San Juan. There used to be a wall that surrounded the entire town. And during time and men, it has been destroyed. So the door located in this particular spot was called La Puerta de Tierra. That's why this whole area is called Puerta de Tierra. The city itself is pretty old. The city itself was started to build around the 1800s. The fortification started in the 1500s. Now this is San Cristobal's fort, sits at about 140 feet above sea level. You can see the watch points here on every corner. Watch point here is called a garita. And right here you can also find the wall that surrounded the entire town. These walls were from 20 to 30 feet wide, made out of sand blocks and limestone. The openings you see throughout the walls were cannons pointing out in different directions, mostly towards the ocean. That's where most of the attacks came from. There was an estimated 476 cannons surrounding the entire city. Now I will make another group picture right at the fort area, so we're going to take a picture there too. Now here's the wall. There was 4 miles of walls surrounded the entire city of Old San Juan. To the far right side, you're going to find another fort. This one is San Felipe del Morro. We're going to go down to the right. We're going to take some pictures there with the background of the fort. Then we're going to come back this same direction in order to drop you off at Columbus Square. For those of you that want to stay in Old San Juan, there are 3 main streets for shopping in Old San Juan: San Francisco, Crisco, and Fortaleza. Those are the 3 main streets. We're taking a group picture with the background of the forge, which is again San Felipe del Morro. This fort is from the 1500s.
El Morro is a guardian of the New World. It is perched on the northwesternmost point of Old San Juan. The Spanish began construction in 1539, and it took more than 200 years to complete. The intimidating fortress had successfully blocked every naval attack, even when England's Sir Francis Drake tried to breach its walls in 1595. The fortress was useful all the way into the 20th century when it was used by the United States during World War II to track the movements of German submarines in the Caribbean. I hope you enjoyed my video and all of the amazing sights in Puerto Rico. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. And remember, it's up to you to make it fun and make it yours. We'll see you the next time.